Welcome to JB Trio Podcast, Season 9, Episode 12. I'm Lee McDonald Jr.
Chris, it's Happy Jolly Woodmancy.
Mark, the Ancient Merchant.
And this is the second episode of the season where we're doing a live watch party for the Dallas Cowboys. They're on Monday Night Football right now. The time of recording is December the 9th at about 9 o'clock at night. So we're watching it live. So hopefully we'll be able to give you some live updates of Cowboy touchdowns.
Foosball.
Foosball's the devil. But yes, sir. So it is now week 15. We've got 4 more weeks of the half, 3 more weeks of regular bowling, and 1 more position round. That'll be week 18. So we're coming up on week 15 tomorrow night, guys. And right now, the way the standings look, Cowboys did something.
No, I think your Jennifer just pleasing herself.
Oh, God. Yeah. It's not that loud. So what did they do? Somebody give me a live update. What had happened?
I have no idea.
You're not watching?
It don't look like anything happened. She must have been just playing with herself.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It must have been. And I'm out in the room. Damn it. Oh, well. That's the only time she gets excited.
No, Super Red's got a first down. That's it.
Oh, first down? Well, yeah, that sounds about right then. First and goal. All right, they're about to score. You guys cheer when they score.
All right.
Where were we? We were talking about the standings. So it's looking pretty grim for a lot of us bowlers. There's one team that's the hottest team in the league. They've got the hottest start of any new team that's joined the league. And that, of course, is the Ball Fondlers.
Oh, your boy.
My boy. That's Christian Breakus and Brandon Jolly and the winner of the Summer League, which was Bryson. So there are 2 new bowlers in Bryson, formed a brand new team, and they have now won.
Touchdown, Brandon Cooks.
The flag's on the defense. What's the score?
I mean, it's still 10-17.
So it's now 17-17.
No. It's a flag, but it's against defense.
All right, so that means that it's 1 extra point away of being tied.
Did you know who got it? Can you guess who got it?
Brandon Cooks?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah, I only heard that because my wife was screaming his name.
So, hey, Lee, what's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday? That's a good question. I would probably have to say between Halloween and 4th of July.
Really?
Yes, only because there's a ton of candy on Halloween, and then 4th of July because there's not a lot of, there's cookout and grilling, but, it's not too bad. I hate Thanksgiving because there's so much food, there's so much cleaning. And,
you hate food.
And family and crap. So Thanksgiving's not my favorite, and Christmas is just
Thanksgiving's not your favorite.
More of the same. I hate the winter. I like summer stuff.
You hear this, Mark? You hear this?
Yeah, I know yours is Thanksgiving. I know that.
Yeah. No, it's actually Thanksgiving and Christmas because you have the same meal twice.
Yeah.
Well,
you ever heard of Thanksgiving at Christmas dinner? A Christmas dinner?
There's Leland. Say hi, Leland. Oh, great.
Yeah, that sounds like Leland.
Yeah, that's Leland. That's Leland. All right for you.
Yeah.
All right. So Cowboys are tied now, 17-17, against a live watch party. So only the second time this season we've been able to do it, and it's Mark's favorite team. So Mark's rooting hard for the Cowboys.
Me too. I want them to win. I started Cooper Rush. So
did you really? You're the only one that's ever done that.
Yeah. So Cooper Rush currently has me 16 points.
So do you and Mark care to make a wager before the end of the game? It's tied all 17-17.
Who wins?
Yeah. It's up to you. You and Mark, I bet. Y'all have to settle your bet from last week, and actually I think we did settle it, so we'll talk about that here in a minute.
He paid me.
But y'all should probably have some more bets, unless Mark, you're not betting in the betting mood.
No, look I'd take Cincinnati over the wish to win this game.
Whoa, Chris.
No, I was gonna take Cincinnati. I was hoping he would take Cowboys. I was hoping he would take
Somebody's
Cowboys.
got to have faith in our home team.
It's Chase. Jamar Chase is killing it.
Well, yeah, he is. He's had a hell of a first half. But it is Cincinnati. They're choke artists. So, man, I'm surprised nobody's taking the Cowboys for the win.
No, would you?
I might. I'll take. How about
How much?
How about $10? I'll take the Cowboys. No spread. Just whoever wins, straight up.
$10 even.
Whoever wants to bet.
I'll take it.
Mark, do you want it?
Yeah, I'll do it with you.
All right. So whoever wins, if the Cowboys win, that's $10 to me. If Cincinnati wins, it's $10 to both of y'all.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I may be in for it here. I wish it was the Lions. Anyway.
Yeah, really,
All right.
Lions? No, I would not bet on. I would bet on the Lions.
I'll bet on the Lions against any team in the league. I don't care who it is.
I would bet on the Lions.
All right. So, and that's the only reason why I like Thanksgiving, since the Lions are always on and they win. So, thankfully. But, all right, back to business. So, week 15 coming up. Let's discuss what happened on week 14 with the fastest 3 minutes in bowling. So, to start out with, we got Team 3, the only dads. How about that? You guys started out the whole league against team number 12, which is Penn High. Chris, what happened?
Okay, so we came in after Thanksgiving feeling full, but then we forgot. We all said to ourselves, man, we're full, we're going to be sluggish, but we have to eat dessert. We have to get dessert in apple pie, cherry pie, and then I think Tina is like a peach cobbler.
Why does it sound awkwardly sexual?
So we had to eat apple pie, which is Greg, a cherry pie, Gino, and then a peach cobbler, Tina. We had to eat them all up. We took the dub. We took the big dub on a full stomach.
But it was a dub. I don't know about a big dub. It was 26
it was a
out of 48.
We were full. Like I said, we were on a full stomach. We're
definitely came in. You definitely came in 30 pounds beer for sure.
Yeah. So like you said, that's kind of sluggish. Like I was very fatigued on bowling.
Bon appetit.
We still took the dub.
You were bon appetit, yes.
Yeah, we still took the dub. We ate good.
That is true. The only dads won 26 out of 48, so kudos to you guys. Next pair, we got In-Laws or Outlaws, Tina and Eric Saunders against team number 4, the Mustache Ride. And the Saunders win the day. They won 36 out of 48. Good job to Tina, who bowled good, and Eric both bowled good that day. Next pair is team number 8. We've got Almost Empty Nest against team number 10. That's Here for the Beer. Let's see if Camilla's team pulled it out. And they did not. I think, was there a bowler missing? Did he miss another week? I can't remember.
No. The whole team was there.
Oh. All right, so they took the L as a team then, because they did not bowl good. And Almost Empty Nest bowled above their average. I think all 3 of them did. And Nancy finally broke out of her slump. And so they ended up winning 32 out of 48. So that one really hurt your wife's team, especially with their chances of getting in first. 2 weeks in a row, they took a big loss. This is the second time.
I will say Camilla's the best right-handed lefty in the league for sure.
Yes, she does throw a backup ball right-handed, so she's basically left-handed.
Good right-handed lefty. She both be good.
That's almost two-handed. All right, so next pair is team number 2. We got balls. That's Mark, and they bowled against Housequake, against Ensline, Henderson, and Patrick. How did it go? How did the night go, Mark?
Hey, Housequake wanted to maintain their last place finish. You
guys finally broke out.
No, it was rough. Yeah, Henderson kind of struggled most of the night, and not that anybody, I will tell you, Ensline kicked my ass 3 games in total.
Yeah, you're barely clinging
and that
on
was
the
about
200 average. You're at 200 even
yeah.
now.
Just think if Ensline swept me for 8 points,
Yeah, he did.
and if he hadn't, it would have been really disastrous for them.
It would have been. And Kyle's been holding you guys up. He's been bowling good lately. And Ron had a good week, so it was definitely a team effort. I know that. So y'all won 38 out of 48.
And I will say, not that I bowled bad, but Line really bowled bad.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good season so far this year. All right, next pair, Three Fingers Deep, is Rick Connor, George, and Andre. They went up against team number 9, which is the Ball Fondlers, the hottest team in the league, the hottest newcomers, the new to the league. Any kind of accolades you can give them, they definitely have maintained that. And they continue their dominant streak by beating a very tough team in Rick, George, and Andre, 42 out of 48. It was a bludgeoning that night. And Christian Breakus wins Bowler of the Week honors, bowling highest above his average. And even his partner, Brandon Jolly, broke the top 3 as well. So you got 2 out of the 3 bowlers on your team that cracked the top 3. It's going to be tough for any team to beat them at all. So that's definitely what they did last week. All right, and the last pair is team number 7 is Long Live Rock. That's Neil, Gilbert, and TJ. Bowled against my team, Hop to a Whack. And we all know what that means. My team won. We won 31 out of 48. So we did pretty good for ourselves. We've been on a winning streak here as of late. Hopefully we can keep it up for ourselves. We took down a tough team. Seems like all the teams that were in second, third, or below took an L, while the first place team and our team are the only 2 top teams that ended up with a victory. Real quick, the standings are Ball Fondlers at 448 in first, Long Live Rock in second at 399, Here for the Beer in third at 381. My team is in fourth at 377. We got Balls climb back up in the fifth. They're at 328. Tied for fifth is In-Laws or Outlaws with them. That's Christina and Eric. So they're also at 328. Three Fingers Deep is in seventh. Only 2 behind, though, at 326. Only Dad's only 8 points behind fifth at 320. So there's 4 teams fighting for that fifth place spot. Mustache Ride is in ninth at 303. Pin High, 295. Almost Empty Nester, 288. And Housequake, currently in last, still at 239.
Not in last. You hear that?
How you guys feeling so far about this? I mean, we're coming up to the end of the first half.
I mean, I think we need to re-rate the Ball Fondlers, but yeah, I feel great.
I like where they're sitting. I like brand new teams that come in.
Their handicap is too damn stupid.
They are dominating. Well, it's never going to happen like this again for them. They're going to end up bowling a lot better than what they have been, and they're only going to get better, and it's only going to get better for them until they start averaging 200.
Unless you cut that shit out.
I do think they need to be re-rated.
Well, it's an interesting situation because there could have a 2-prong effect. You could discourage bowlers from joining the league brand new. If you can imagine the meeting at the beginning, you got brand new bowlers coming in, never bowled before, and they say, well, we're going to restrict you guys from having so many pins by either penalizing you or capping your pins, and it's going to be harder for you guys to win the league. So I can imagine teams just standing up and walking out if they have that rule.
Good. We don't want them anyways.
Oh, so we want it to be a closed league, huh?
Yeah, we want this to be winners only.
We'll be pretty much closed to the public, and we'll pretty much close our doors when we lose all our bowlers.
Look at that. When I say re-rated, I just maybe that whoever is the secretary of this league, their averages don't even move every week. So there must be some creative thing going on.
Their averages move. Like Brandon Jolly's, for example, his started out at under 100. Now he's at 127. And he's been mainly discussed on that team for changing his style from going from a standard straight bowler to a two-handed bowler. and his average jumped 30 pins in one season, which is a very unbelievable accomplishment. So kudos to Brandon for making the change.
I don't know. I don't like him.
Well, we don't have to like him. We can all be jelly.
Well, they're going to break an ankle.
Are you going to break his ankle for him?
Maybe.
Maybe you could encourage him to join the softball league that you're joining next month, and he can run that to that first baseline and trip or something.
That's a possibility. I like it. I like it where your head's at.
That'd be one way to sneak it in. But seriously, do you guys think that there ought to be a rule change at the start of next year?
Yeah, no handicap.
No.
We should cap handicap. We should cap handicap. 250
No.
is the max. 250 is the max.
Well, I mean, they're hovering right at that 250 mark right now.
Where they at? What is the total right now?
Let's see, 117 and 83. That's actually that's 200 even. So their handicap has now dropped to 200 even.
Okay, fine. 150 max. That's it.
150? Oh my God.
150 max cut off. Right, Mark?
No, I gotta let it the way it is.
No.
Because teams like Craig Voren and Almost Empty Nest, they've got bowlers that average like 80 and legitimately average 80. So it'd be tough to shut them out. I'd hate to do it. And the good part is that the teams that don't want it tend not to vote for it. I mean, in the last couple of years, there's been a strong push for average handicap to be looked at. I know Matthew Macy has pushed very hard for our averages to be changed from right now we're at 90% of 220, which has been high for the general consensus. But right now there's not a bowler that's averaging over 220 in the league. So
I am.
in your heart. So everybody has gotten some form of handicap in the league so far this year. So in other words, it's basically, it's pretty even for everybody. The only people that have really been able to take advantage are lower average bowlers that change, that work harder on their game. And that's what I hate is that the thought of these are guys that are new and they're working hard on changing their game and becoming better bowlers. It's not their fault that their averages started out so low and now they're bowling great and are a lot better than what they were. And then now all of a sudden they're winning. Just, I hate to discourage that.
You're starting to remind me about that. You're starting to remind me about that guy, Lee and Peyton, that kind of did the same thing.
Yeah, we did.
Right?
We started
off pretty bad.
Well,
let's look at the most improved bowler list, and that'll show you right there.
What'd you call that list?
Most sandbagging. The biggest. That's the top sandbagging list. Yeah.
Like we were just talking about Brandon Jolly, who's leading on that. Yeah. He's at 25.
Right. Look, and then look at this guy who's second and third.
Peyton, who's my second on my team.
Peyton
and then myself. And
Peyton and yourself.
The most sandbagging.
Absolutely.
And that's why we're winning.
Yeah. Well, that's why you're secretary, too.
Well, I took the summer off, and I couldn't even barely hit 500 for like the first 5 weeks or so. Then I finally got a little bit together. But it's one of those things that it's kind of like whenever somebody brings up politics at the dinner table, you just kind of avoid talking about it. It is what it is. There's no really fixing it, and you just got to kind of have to live with it. And I think that's what this handicap is. But
you're doing a good job.
So we are coming up on another big bracket. We did our fall bracket, which the winner was Jose Beltre.
Yeah.
So he was the winner out of all 35 people that entered. He was the sole survivor. So kudos to Jose Beltre, the baseball player. He will be returning for the second bracket, trying to defend his title, be maybe the first person to go back-to-back wins. Although pretty tough when you got 1 out of 35 chances. just like the first bracket, we got 35 bowlers entering. We have 2 weeks of qualifying. The first week is going to start tomorrow night, where all 35 bowlers enter, and we're going to take your series plus your handicap. So the top 26 bowlers will advance. The bottom 9 bowlers out of the 35 will not. They will be eliminated. So to qualify, you just have to be the top 26, and that was the first night. The next week, which is the week before we actually take a winter break, where we have 2 weeks off of bowling, the next week will be December 17th. And that week we'll have 26 bowlers. The top 16 will advance in the week 2 of qualifying. So we'll have 16 bowlers advance, 10 will be eliminated. Again, it's your same format series with your handicap, so all 3 games. So when we end up with 16 bowlers, that's when we can form a legitimate bracket. So we'll have all 16 bowlers ranked on how they placed in the first 2 weeks of qualifying, just like we did in the first bowling bracket. So first place will be the person who has the most pins with their handicap, and then the second place will be the person who has the second most pins, and then we'll go all the way down the line to 16th. Blind scores are eligible, so if you happen to miss a week, we are going to take your blind score, which is, of course, your average minus 10 pins per game. First round, I don't think we had anybody use a blind score in the qualifying rounds. If they did, they sure as heck didn't make it. So it's very tough to make that qualifying list with your blind. But blind scores are used as well as subs. So if you have a sub come in that week and they bowl good, then that's representing you. So that means you advance to the following weeks if you have a sub come in. Subs also use handicap as well. It's free to get in. Nobody pays a dime. Everybody's automatically entered. So those are the rules for the winter bracket, same as the fall. Again, we've had a lot of people ask about it because they heard how the fall bracket worked, and they're all wondering, well, when's the second one going to start? Well, guess what? It starts tomorrow night, which basically once we publish this episode of the podcast will be the same day. Technically starts tonight. So when you're listening to this for the first time, Tuesday, the 10th of December is the first night of qualifying.
How much win?
$100 for first, 25 for second.
No one was going to play for that.
Yes, you do get paid. So you actually not only have a shot at winning, but you can win money. So there you go. That's the fall bracket. That's the winter bracket.
Can we raise up the money?
No, we have to cap it off because we don't want to dip too much in the prize fund.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. So that's not bad for free entry. I'll definitely take some. So that was your winter bracket. Chris is going to give us an update on the football game.
Aubrey's about to attempt a kick of 65 yards.
No, he's not. Is he really?
He's about to attempt it.
Oh, man. So that means they'll take the lead. It'll be 20-17?
20-17.
And if they do, that means I'll be in the lead to take $10 from both of y'all?
Yes.
Yes! That might be $20 ahead before tomorrow.
He's attempting. I didn't say he made it. He's attempting.
All right. Hopefully we'll hear cheers from Mark, who's the Cowboys is his favorite team. And
I'm not even watching.
Why not? Oh, well.
Cowgirls? I'm not interested.
Well, he's from
the
Boston.
Cowboys. You know you're a secret closet Cowboys fan.
He's a Boston. He's like a Celtics fan, and who else does Boston has?
There's a ton of people in Boston that love the Cowboys and the Yankees.
The only thing I would like, I might be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader fan. But
oh, really? Well, I think everybody's a Cowboy cheerleader fan for obvious reasons.
Yeah. They're the most kinkiest ones.
All right, Chris, you had a scratch bracket just recently. Is it over or is it still going?
It's not over yet. The final 2 contenders are Jose Beltre versus George Martinez.
We could have Jose win the fall just recently and the scratch?
Correct.
Wow. I don't know if that's ever happened before. Maybe Neil did it once, but I don't remember. But, man, that's good. Good for him. We'll be rooting for. Well, of course,
She's always in there.
yeah.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Yeah, it was like a George and George and Gil one time, and George and someone else another time, and
Eric.
Oh yeah,
Eric,
he's always in there.
He's always in there.
It's a good thing people get him entered. He's always like, leave me out, and then somebody sneaks him in.
Theoretically, Mark should be getting his payout winnings if he wins.
He should be.
But since George paid for himself.
Yeah, I told George to put himself in. I mean, the guy was going to be solid. He's always in it.
Yes.
I mean, foolish not to get in it,
And it's winner take all, right, Chris?
No, yeah. 200 for first, $40 for second.
Oh, that ain't bad. Shit, yeah. That's pretty good.
George is always in it. He'd be stupid not to get in.
He would be.
So I got 14 players, so it came up to be $240. So second place will make a $20 profit for putting $20 in.
Not bad.
Yeah, and just to let Jose and George know, you won't get paid off for another month or so.
It may have to be in the form of an IOU.
Chris is going to have to wait till after Christmas.
Then again, Aubrey made the 65-yard field goal.
No, he didn't. I would have heard cheering for that.
No, it is now 20-17.
No false updates.
No, really, that's what just happened.
Well, it could be happening. I don't know.
Yeah, Aubrey just made a 65-yard field goal.
All right, well, we'll check the scores once the podcast is over. I can't see it right now where I'm at.
I see that he made a 54-yard field.
Oh, 54-yard. That ain't bad. I'll take that. I'll have to find a way to get live updates while we're on here.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Chris won't be able to pay. So those that are listening won't be able to pay until after Christmas, until he gets some funds.
He's got to win this next poker tournament.
No.
Yeah, either till he gets another poker tournament win or he gets some Christmas money.
Either one. All right. Now for the segments that I've been waiting for. I've been anxious to hear if my lead has been extended. It's time for Beat Mark's Picks.
Beat Mark Picks.
Hey. Here we go with another episode of Beat Mark's Picks.
How was that?
I have to change the tune. This is getting pretty bad.
Is it because it's a clown show?
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the circus.
That's it.
This has become a circus. Yeah, this has become a circus. Uh-oh. Lee, you were the leader last week.
Yes.
4 wins, 2 losses.
All right. Yes.
And me and Chris ended up going 3-3.
Wow.
So you gained another game on me and Chris.
Hell yeah. You're almost over.
Yeah, it is. Your record stands at 47 wins, 25 losses. That's 4 ahead of Chris now at 43 wins, 29 losses. And I'm way back in the pack, 40 wins, 32 losses, 7 back.
Well, this would either be a collapse of epic proportions if I lose, or it would be the biggest margin of victory ever assembled on Beat Mark's Picks.
Yeah. It's become a circus.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it. Hold the applause. All right, so to start things for this week, week 15, December the 10th, first on the agenda is team number 4, Mustache Ride against 3 Fingers Deep. One quick announcement on this. This could have some impact on the bowling for this night. Unfortunately, Rick's mother did end up passing away. She was sick for a very long time, so I got the news last week about Rick's mom. So he was gone last week. I'm not sure if he'll be back this week. I doubt it. The team, however, plans not on post bowling. So They may bring in the sub. It could be just Rick's blind, where who knows. So it's a little bit up in the air for Three Fingers Deep right now. But yeah, we definitely do send Rick and his family our condolences. It was his mother, not his wife's mother, so it's his own mother that passed. So, Rick, we love you, buddy. If there's ever anything we can do, definitely let us know.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're praying for you, buddy. But anyway, what's the spread on this one, Mark?
The spread in this one is 24 pins going to Mustache Ride.
Oh, really? Okay.
24 pins.
Since I'm in first, I guess I got to go first. Man.
Don't tell me you're going with analytics. I don't want to hear it.
Why not? I think that Three Fingers Deep, I think they're going to actually pull through on this, because sometimes you could use sad news like this as motivation to bowl really good. Plus, George is in the last bracket. You know, he wants to bowl good. So I'm going to go with Three Fingers Deep. I just think that Brian Brimmerman for Mustache Ride has been bowling like quietly pretty good these last few weeks, this last month or so. So he's had himself a good season so far. He's above 200 average. Although Matthew Macy's the one that's had a tough time, and he's back in that slump. So I hope he breaks out of that. Christian's been bowling solid, but I'm going to have to go with Three Fingers Deep.
Matthew Macy is a mystery ball. You don't know what to get at him. You can get the pro or the amateurish.
The 300 or the 100.
Yeah. No, 50.
I look at it like you're either going to get a Neil or you're going to get a Chris Woodmansey.
Okay, not a Woodmansey,
but yeah, he's going to get something. So who wants to go next?
What's the spread again?
It spreads 24 pins. Go with analytics.
Oh, I got Matthew.
Oh, because your proteges, Christian and Brian.
Yeah, they both really good last week. As I saw, they just lost to a good team handicap.
Or you're just trying to pick opposite of me. I see how it is.
Yeah, I'm going to go with analytics, and I'm going to go with Three Deep.
Yeah, yeah, you're complaining about us going analytics, but yeah, I got this funny feeling that they're gonna, even if Rick bowls, I just think they're gonna use it as motivation. So, all right, so next pair we got team number 3, which is the Only Dads, against team number 9, the Ball Fondlers, the hottest team in the league, the hottest newcomers. Any accolade you can give them, they are the best. So that we got the best against kind of the best. What's the spread here?
It's 120.
Oh, Chris is giving them 120?
Yeah, that's not enough, huh?
It's the highest handicap people ever.
It's like the fourth forward.
I'm only shitting. It's 8 pins.
It's what? Oh man, damn!
80 pins.
I thought that was right.
80.
Sucks.
80 pins.
All right, 80 pins. That's not as much.
Still enough.
I got to go with analytics and say Ball Fondlers are the best team in the league. The best accolades you can give them. I'm going with the first place team.
I knew it.
You hate us, huh?
He just forgot to say it was the easiest pick on the sheet.
So you're going against us?
I'm going against
I am, yes. And I know Lee was going to say the easiest pick of the week. So
I didn't say that. You said that.
I'll tell you, I think he's right. I'm going to take them too.
All right, Chris. The whole world is waiting to hear this pick.
Well, okay. I'm going to say this clearly, all right, and punctually, that I want us to win. I want us to win. I want us to win so badly.
And I
want to prove to every team who lost to them they suck, and they don't deserve to. And they don't deserve to bowl in this league. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to vote for Christian Brackett's team.
Oh, what?
I hope he wins.
Wow. All right, so all 3 are on Ball Fondlers. Wow.
I hope we win, though.
You're picking with your brain, not your heart. I see how it is. All right, next pair. Team 7. Long Live Rock. Neil, Gilbert, and TJ against team number 6. Last place team, Housequake. Ensline, Henderson, and Patrick. What's the spread here?
91 pins.
Oh, wow. Well, I can definitely see the winning points. Long Live Rocks at 399. Housequakes at 239. So just in winning points, it's 160 point difference. So it's kind of surprising that point difference is bigger than the spread. I thought the spread would be bigger, but gotta go with analytics again. Second place against last place. So I'm going with Long Live Rock.
No surprise there.
Nope.
I gotta go with them too. Just
to stay on
just looking the way they.
Are we all going to pick the same team here?
This is going to be the easiest victory I've ever had for the Beat Marks picks. I'm like cruising to the end.
Yes, I'm going with Long Live fucking Rock.
There's no way I'm taking any risky picks from here on out. All right. Although this next one could be risky. We've got the third place team against the fourth place team. So sort of a mini position round. It's team number 10 here for the beer against the fourth place team. My team, Hawk to a Whap. We all know what that means. And what's
going with right?
Well, what's the spread first? Let me hear the spread.
4 pins.
Oh my God!
4 pins goes to here for the beer. 4 pins here for the beer.
Now, do I want to do like Chris and chicken out and not pick my own team? Although I would be picking with my brain and not my head, because analytics say I should be picking them. Although they're only 4 points ahead of us, and the spread's 6 points. You said
4 pins.
Also, they're the same. 4 pins for the spread for the handicap, and 4-point difference in the actual game. That's an awkward coincidence that is. That's the same. And Camilla's the best female bowler in the league. She's got the best backup ball. And Chris, if he gives her the vitamin D before the match, I'm in trouble.
I've been giving her. She's been holding her team up because I've been doing that.
Oh God, yeah. And Jose's in the he's in the final bracket with George, so he'll be wanting to bowl really good. Yeah, because he'll be bowling for $160 basically. And Peyton bowled like shit last week, but he does this like every other week thing. So this is his week to bowl good. It's a tough one. You know what? I gotta stand by my team. I'm going Hawk to a Whap. What the hell?
Well, you broke the analytics streak.
I broke the streak. Probably shit myself because it's going to give you guys an extra advantage. But let's see. What are you guys picking?
You first, Mark.
Chris. I'm going to take Peyton's team.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Wow.
Although I'm going to take
bagging us bowlers.
I am going to take Peyton's team, but I do want to make one change.
Uh-oh.
In one of my picks. I'm going to take Chris Saunders' team to beat the ball fondlers.
Oh, my God. I'd have never in a million years.
Yeah, I'm going to take
Chris. You made that change.
Yeah, I believe in Diego and Saunders.
Wow, did you hear that, Chris?
And me.
Yeah, somebody voted for you guys, but it wasn't you.
What's the pin difference between you and my wife's team?
4 stinking pins.
Is David going to be there?
Yes, our team's there. Our whole team's there. Is your whole team going to be there?
My whole team's going to be there, yeah.
So your wife's coming, definitely?
Yeah.
I meant to the bowling alley, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that too, but yeah.
All right, so we'll have full team against full team.
All right, so I'm going to choose.
Uh-oh. I wish Camilla was in the room to hear this.
I'm going to choose.
It sounds like it's pretty painful for you.
Very. I'm going to choose.
This is only a 2-hour podcast.
That's if I hit record. I have to hit pause during this segment.
It's just hard to choose because David gets like a hard on for my wife.
David Wang? Oh no! Oh, David on my team.
Yeah, he gets like a hard on for my wife, so he's both really good.
He is a hard on for all women. Don't you see him with women?
I know, but especially my wife, he gets like, hey, so he has like something to prove. So it's like now I'm thinking like, is he gonna bowl really good?
Yeah, because your wife gets him up. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. It's like taking the blue pill, but without it.
Exactly. See, your wife has had effect on people.
Yes, I know she does. I'm acknowledging the fact that this happens.
She's the blue pill.
Yes. So it's really hard to.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yes, very hard.
That's what she said David was.
So
Do we want to just skip it and then go back to it later?
so I'm gonna choose.
I was waiting for it.
My wife's team.
Oh, wow. All right. We'll have to teach you a lesson. All right. Next pair before we run out of time. We've got Team 12, Pin High. That's Craig, Tina, and Gino against Team 5, In-Laws or Outlaws. Tina and Eric Saunders. What's the spread on this one?
63 to Pin High.
All right. And Pin High, they hate when I pick them, so I'm not going to take too long on this. I'm going with In-Laws or Outlaws. Not only that, it's analytics speaking as well. And plus, Eric and Tina have been on a pretty good hot streak lately. They've won 2 weeks in a row, and they've been bowling good. So, yeah, definitely a good pick here. In-Laws or Outlaws?
I'm taking Pin High.
Wow.
Yeah, I got Pin High on this one.
You think this is one where you both gain a point on me?
I think so because like you're not thinking about Greg's and Gino performance. Like they're good.
They are, but Craig says I can't pick them. He says every time I pick them, it's a podcast curse.
Well, you're gonna lose.
So you just cursed him. So he's going to be pissed off at you guys. All right. Next pair and the last pair. Team 2, we got balls on 31-32 again against team number 8, almost empty nest. That's the Davises, Nancy and Anna Marie and Bob. This ought to be a pretty good spread. What's the spread here?
Yeah, this is a 4-on-3, 211 pins.
Oh, man. You know it's bad when the 211 is the highest average on the pair. Ron's only at 210 average. He can't even beat the spread at 211.
Yeah, man, the handicap's going to be the highest on the pair.
It is. It's the highest on the pair.
211.
Man, I'm going to be interested to hear Mark's pick. I'm going with, believe it or not, I'm actually going with you guys, Mark, because I think Kyle he's found something. He's been bowling pretty good here as of late. You've been bowling better as well, I think. More consistent. And I think you're going to crack 600, maybe even 700 like you did. This is the same pair that you guys bowled at almost at 2,300 on.
I did have a 233 game this week.
Exactly. So I think you guys are going to relive glory days here. Probably end up with a 40 burger. Ron's going to bowl great. So I'm picking you guys. All signs point to Mark.
Chris, what do you think?
Yeah,
He's making.
I got Mark. I got Marky Mark.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah.
Ron's team.
It's going to be unanimous.
Wow. You guys got a lot of
because you got
confidence in
PBA
Mark's
Kyle.
team.
If PBA Kyle wasn't on your team, it would be a different story.
Well, I think that if they do end up winning 40, they'll be back above 500. They'll crack the top. They'll be in probably 5th place again. But this is going to give them a good chance to make a good run here towards the end because they got 4 weeks left to try to reclaim first. And this is one of those weeks I got a feeling they're going to start out hot. They'll probably win 40 at least.
We'll be lucky if we could 5th place and stay in 5th. It's going to be tough to get 4th. 4 teams are distance away from us.
Oh, you know what you got next week, don't you?
No. Who do we got?
Oh, you didn't see that? I'm going to let you look at it.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm telling you, This week is going to be a setup for next week. If those out there listening that have not seen the standing sheet for next week,
Wait, who do you have?
Mark's team bowls the Ball Founders next week.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna be sad because they're losing my team. I don't want to play no more. They probably quit. They're probably gonna quit.
Well, you guys got the Ball Founders this week, and then next week you guys got another tough team. You got my team next week.
That's easy.
And I'm almost thinking if the Bond
That's easy breezy lemon squeezy.
Easy. I can't wait to beat Mark's picks.
I'm just feeling like
lemon peas.
If the Bonfires win big next week, you not even have to show up against.
That's if they win, though. That's if they win. If they lose, and you guys got a shot at them, I got a feeling you guys, it's like a revenge tour. So you guys are on a revenge tour for these last few weeks. It's just too bad we have to take 2 weeks off for the holidays and before we come back for position round.
Sure.
Update on the Cowboys. I hear a lot of cheering going on. What's going on?
They got a third and out. Defense went third and out.
Oh, the defense got to stop.
Yep.
And so the score's still 20-17.
Nope, 2020 now.
2020. They fucking got a field goal. God damn it.
Yep.
Well, oh well. You can't win them all.
Yeah, can't win them all. It's okay.
Didn't even take it.
Oh, never mind. They went for it on 4th and down. They went for it. Oh no, they did win for it, but it was an interception on the defense.
Oh, we got an interception?
Yeah, they went for it on 4th and 1. They threw it, interception.
All right, so we got the ball back?
Yep. So
nice.
Cowboys ball.
See, I knew the Cowboys had a shot.
Wow, Trayvon Diggs.
Nice. All right, and that was your live updates with Chris, our sportsman. So he's going to be our football analyst here. Be sure to tune in on Chris's next podcast. Chris talks about football.
No, Chris goes balls out.
Chris goes balls out. Okay, yeah. And his wife does the weather. She's the blue pill. And that'd be a funny, like Camilla does weather. Like, does, the word does.
Does, yep.
She does weather. So she's the blue pill for weather.
Blue pill.
All right. So to go over individual awards, we talked about it a little bit earlier. Christian Breakus wins Bowler of the Week. He bowled 128 over his average with honorable mentions to Chris Saunders, 80 pins over his average. That's why you guys won. And Brandon Jolly, 78 over his average. For the ladies, as usual, Camilla, 54 pins over her average. Bowler of the Week for the ladies. Honorable mentions to Tina Saunders at 49. She was right in her tail. Almost claimed the Bowler of the Week. And then Tina Clay was 45 over her average. So the ladies had a really good week last week with Camilla as the leader. High average, we've got Ron Reynolds holding strong at 210. Then Jose Beltre at 203 and Andre Odorico at 202. For the ladies, we've got Camilla at 180. Nancy Davis climbed back a little bit. She's at 137 now. And Tina Saunders at 128. So all the ladies climbed. Mark's favorite subject, the most improved male or most improved handicap, not handicap, sandbagger.
Most improved bagger.
Yes, most improved sandbagger for the men. Brandon Jolly, 25 pins, an unheard of 25 pins. Is better than when he first started after 4 weeks. Peyton Estes at 14 pins over, and Lee McDonald Jr., myself, at 12 pins, so I'm in third. So how about that? One of the best sandbaggers ever. Camilla, of course, leading all categories for the ladies, also leading the most improved bowler for the ladies at 10 pins. Tina Clay with 6 pins, and Tina Saunders at 2 pins. Now, for the MVP race, it seems like it changes every week, but I think this week it stayed the same with Andre Odorico. He's still leading for the men at 77 points for his individual points. But on his tail, 2 guys on the same team, Christian Breakus, 74 points, only 3 points behind, taking the lead, with Brandon Jolly on his tail at 69 points. So MVP race is looking pretty tight. For the ladies MVP, well, you guessed it. It's Camilla leading for the ladies. She's at 62 points, followed by Tina Saunders at 54 points and Anna Marie Davis at 51. Let's see. Did I hit record this time? And yes, I did. Okay. Thank God. Yeah. Last week, our editor had to scramble around and it turned out to be, I don't know if you guys listened to it after he edited it. It turned out to be pretty good. You can't even tell.
I liked it.
He did great. I couldn't even tell that we messed up.
It was actually really good.
But those listeners that don't know, last week I forgot to hit record at the beginning of the podcast, so we started hitting record right at the beginning of Beat Mark's pick. So that was technically the beginning of the podcast. And then at the end of Beat Mark's picks, or after we wrapped it up, we started the podcast over and we were recording, but we were basically just talking the same thing we talked about when we didn't hit record. So since it was all mixed up, we had our editor fix it up and it sounded great. So thanks for my mess up. I'll probably never do it again.
Thank you, editor.
Thank you, editor. Thank you, Honest. All right. So before we wrap it up here, what's our final last for our live watch party of the Cowboys? What's the latest update before we wrap it up?
It's on commercial right now, but Cowboys ball on the 50, 20-20 right now in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
6 minutes ago.
How much time left? 6 minutes?
Yep.
This is going to be the most intense $20 ever made.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know you're here for me only. You used to endure the rest of the people here. We love you no matter what. They care about you. But I love you. I love you more than anything in the world. So tune in next time as you see my team beat first place team. But they'll still be in first regardless because of how stupid they are. So no matter what, the fact is we will beat them. And we will make them hate bowling again. And probably will quit. So tune in for that time. If you do not tune in, you will be like
David,
get it hard on for my wife.
Now, wait a second. Did he say that they were here for him? Did Chris start out saying, I know that you're here?
He said that all the listeners are here for Chris.
Yes.
Oh, no wonder why our listenership has gone down.
They're waiting for him to start his own podcast.
That explains it.
We did average around 30 plus. Now we're down to 15 plus.
You're such a liar.
Yeah, they're here for you, Chris. They're here for you, Chris.
Oh, yeah. All right,
so
guys.
The Cowboys are on the 40.
Yes.
Pushing.
I want my $20.
It is 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Bring my money tomorrow night.
Cooper Rush throws to CeeDee Lamb. Oh, drop pass.
You're not rooting for the Cowboys to lose. You better root for them to win.
Drop pass.
And then have your $10 ready. All right, guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow night.
Okay.